When the Nexus 7 was announced last summer, a lot of people purchased one. In fact, around 5 million units were sold. A tablet that's super powerful with a 7-inch screen that's $200? Yeah, well, that's why you've seen more and more tablets recently. In this video, I'm going to go over the pros and cons and let you know if this tablet is right for you. In the box, you get the Nexus 7, instruction manuals, a USB cable, and a wall adapter. The front has a front-facing 1.2 megapixel camera. It's not great for taking photos, but it will do for Skype calls and unlocking your tablet. This is one of the reasons this tablet does not come with a camera app. Below that is a 1280 by 800 display. It's not as crisp as my Nexus 4 display, and it can't really be called a Retina display. However, the second generation Nexus 7 will hopefully have a higher resolution. On the right hand side, you have the lock button and volume rockers. Taking a look at the back, you have some Nexus branding. A lot of tablets have cheap looking plastic backs, but the nice rubberized back on this device is quite nice. The battery life on the Nexus 7 is quite good. It's what you would expect with a tablet. However, I was blown away when I left it on overnight and I barely lost any battery life. Good job with hibernation mode, Google. You can play any game on here just fine and you'll have plenty of power to do that. The Nexus 7 does everything a tablet should be able to do, and it comes in at $200. It has NFC, a quad-core processor, and 1GB of RAM. What's not to like about this tablet, right? Well, now you're going to hear my side and why I won't be keeping this. Anyone who has watched my channel before knows that I like large devices. I have a 4.7-inch phone. I love the Galaxy Note 2, and I had an amazing experience when reviewing the Galaxy Tab 2 10.1. I owned a Nexus 7 before this one, and I'll get to that later, but back then, I had a 3.5-inch iPod and no smartphone. This made the Nexus 7 seem like it was the perfect size. On top of that, I have large pockets, so the Nexus 7 can fit into it. However, fast forward to now, and it seems too small for me to use. I have a 4.7-inch phone, so it doesn't really seem that much bigger. However, don't get me wrong, it's noticeable, but I don't see myself practically using a 7-inch tablet. Now, the second reason why I'm not a huge fan of the Nexus 7, one word: durability. When Google and Asus designed this thing, they wanted to have a good, powerful tablet for $200. That's great, but they forgot that durability is just important in a product as having a speedy CPU. I had my original Nexus 7 right before I went on a trip during early October. I had the tablet approximately a week. I was carrying things into my brother's house when I dropped it literally 2 feet onto grass. This is what you get as the end result. Yeah, good job, Google. The screen will turn on, but you can't actually select anything. So the screen is broken, therefore it's pointless. On top of that, the scratch goes throughout the entire tablet. Google, you should have given it a dual-core CPU and a better build quality. Instead, they opted for a cheaply constructed device that is prone to breaking. Don't believe me? Google cracked Nexus 7. This is what you will see. So, unless you are extremely careful and have a case for the device, odds are yours will end up breaking. So, why did I get a new one? Well, to put it simply, I wanted a new tablet and I wanted to give the Nexus 7 another shot. However, the screen is okay. I don't want to risk breaking it again, and the screen size isn't for me. On top of that, while there are some optimized apps like Gmail and Skype, most apps are not at all. They are just stretched out to fit the Nexus 7 and don't have specific tablet versions. If you're a person who is super careful, don't mind slightly stretched out apps, and like the 7-inch form factor, go for it. Just because I don't like a product doesn't mean it's flat out terrible. I can see this device being a favorite for a lot of people. I know a lot of people who love their Nexus 7, and I love how it syncs well with my Nexus 4. But this product is not for me. Thank you so much for watching my review. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see a random video, click the left annotation, and if you want to see my newest video, click the one to the right. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe and follow me on my social media websites. Those links can be found in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and peace.